You want to know where this uptrend is going to start again and when this downtrend is going to end? Stick around because I got some great data here. But first, I was talking to some friends today, and they were telling me about this rule that Trump was trying to push or pushed, saying that the reporting rule aims to capture cash transactions as low as $200. And I couldn't believe it. And then I saw the Forbes article. I'm like, wow, okay, so this really makes sense about stable coins, because with stable coins, there's no way around it, right? And that is why we're promoting privacy coins like Monero all the time, because I can see where this is heading, okay? Central banks love stable coins, all right? Because they're CBDCs essentially. Okay, so moving on, we also have the US is now seeing 446 bankruptcy filings in 2025, officially 12% above pandemic levels in 2020. 12% over that time. Remember when the whole globe shut down? This is 12% over. In July alone, the US saw 71 bankruptcies, marking the highest single month total since July 2020. So you might be asking, what is happening right now? Well, it's because a lot of smaller businesses are shutting down. They can't handle the tariffs. I told you this was going to happen. A lot of people dismissed that. This is why I was so adamant, like right when the tariffs started happening, going, guys, stop wishing for this. This is going to absolutely obliterate the United States economy. And as you see, it's happening right now. Now, not only that, but we also have Trump saying the Federal Reserve. So whenever I say Trump, I'm not picking on Trump at all. I'm just regurgitating the news a little bit here. But it's also, you have to realize that he's just a puppet for the Federal Reserve, regardless of whether you like that, okay? So Jerome Powell is destroying the housing market. There's no inflation. This is President Trump saying there's no inflation, and every sign is pointing to a major rate cut. Maybe they're gonna cut rates or whatever, but no inflation? Who are you kidding, bro? So like, here's a billionaire Federal Reserve puppet telling everybody there's no inflation. Guys, wake up. There's a lot of inflation happening right now. Just look at what happened with Bitcoin, okay? Keep in mind, every 80 days or just over 80 days, they're printing $1 trillion. What do you think that's going to be doing to the economy, guys, okay? Now, we also have the United States. Let me cover this really quick. 1960 median family income was $5,600. Median family cost, or median cost of a house, $11,900 back in 1960. Now, 2025, median family income is $70,000. Median cost of a house is $410,000. How can anybody say that there is no inflation? And keep in mind, the CPI, which is it's government's way of saying, oh, look how much inflation is out there. It doesn't include food or fuel. And because it doesn't include food or fuel, that does not represent your experience with inflation. So moving on, we also have Stephen Hendrick, or Sivan Hendrick, I always mess up his name. COVID aside, more core inflation is at a higher level than any time in the past 25 years. And it's ticking up, and tariff effects are yet to fully manifest. Last time I checked this, the Fed's stated inflation target was still 2%. Based on data, they shouldn't cut. Agreed with him, they shouldn't cut. But you know what? It really doesn't matter, guys. It's finished. That currency, that the Federal Reserve, what they're doing in the United States, it's too late. It's too late. That is why you need Bitcoin, all right? That's why you need Monero, especially when they come out with CBDCs and so on, okay? It's finished. It doesn't matter if they cut rates. It's just going to lower the value of the currency, sure. But keep in mind that all currencies are going down at the same time, okay? Guys, this is a race to the bottom, okay? This is why Bitcoin right now is almost $120,000. And it's going to go to $1 million eventually. Not this bull market. It goes up, not in a straight line, as I've said last video. But keep in mind, when you hear politicians saying there's zero inflation, call them out, guys. Come on, no matter how much you like somebody, I don't care. If Heidi was saying, she's my wife, I love her, right? If she was saying that inflation doesn't exist, I would call her out. I would say, you're crazy. Okay, I still love you, but you're crazy, all right? Now, moving on, we also have M2 money supply at $22 trillion. I keep saying this because you have to understand this number is not going down, all right? It's not going down. Now, okay, where is Bitcoin heading right now? Okay, where are we at right now in terms of the cycle? Here's a great tweet from Rec Capital. Historically, Bitcoin price discovery uptrend 1 tends to end between week 6 and 8 of its uptrend. Whereas in price discovery uptrend 2, Bitcoin tends to end its uptrend between week 5 and week 7. Week 7 of price discovery was last week, okay? So we're essentially at week 8 now. If history has any say of what the future is going to have, then yeah, a couple more weeks, who cares? And then we go to price discovery mode. That sounds great to me. That is why I'm not selling. That is why I'm holding, and that is why I'm waiting for the parabolic rise, which I do think we are at the last phase of this bull market, and I think things could really heat up very fast. Just as last time, remember when ETH hit $1,500, everybody thought it was over, and then it proceeded in the months ahead going to $4,800. A lot of people sold, and a lot of people are selling now because they think it's the top of the bull market. And fair enough, if you've had a great bull market so far and you've seen profits like that you've never seen before, yeah, go ahead, fine, that's good. But what I'm saying is I will never sell all of my Bitcoin, okay? And if you want to see my percentage of my holdings of Bitcoin and other coins that I'm holding as well when I'm going to be selling it, check out learningcrypto.com. Keep in mind, I'm just going to say this, give you a little teaser here. I'm holding 70% of my Bitcoin that I've bought, okay? And keep in mind also, last bull market, I didn't have as much Bitcoin as I do this bull market. Why is that? Because I took profits and I bought when everybody started hating it, okay? That's the way to make money out in this space. Talk to you soon.